actors who once dominated the big screen and TV are still with us today, quietly living their lives away from the spotlight. These stars played key roles in some of the most iconic movies and shows, leaving a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Over time, they have witnessed the world around them change, yet they remain a living connection to a golden era of film and television. One such icon is Dick Van Dyke. At 98 years old, he is a testament to the joy of a life well lived. Known for his roles in The Dick Van Dyke Show and Mary Poppins, Van Dyke continues to inspire generations with his boundless enthusiasm for life and entertainment. Recently, he was honored with a special CBS tribute titled Dick Van Dyke, 98 Years of Magic, celebrating a career that has spanned over 7 decades. Reflecting on his life, Van Dyke often expresses gratitude, stating, "I am so happy that I picked the work I did." Despite his age, he maintains a routine that many would admire, attributing his longevity to staying active and keeping his legs strong. As he nears his 99th birthday, Van Dyke shared with a smile, "If you're going to get around, you're all right, and that's what I'm working on." His wife, Arlene Silver, whom he married 12 years ago, is a significant source of joy and support in his life, and he credits her love and companionship as his motivation to keep going, saying, "She keeps me in shape, feeds me, and I love her more every day." Van Dyke's days are now filled with simple pleasures, like waking up to coffee brought by Arlene and singing jazz tunes together, a testament to the joy they share. Retirement isn't in his vocabulary. He's always ready for any exciting project, proving that passion knows no age limit. Mel Brooks, another Hollywood legend at 98, also continues to shine. The mastermind behind classic comedies like The Producers and Blazing Saddles, Brooks has kept his comedic touch sharp even as he approaches a century of life. Recently honored with a Career Achievement Award at the Peabody Awards, he joked about his legacy, saying he thought the award was for being the best-looking guy in show business. His influence on entertainment remains significant, and he shows no signs of slowing down. Currently involved in projects that include a sequel to his classic 1987 film Spaceballs, Brooks' legacy goes beyond the laughs. He has shaped the comedy genre itself. His family, including 4 children and numerous grandchildren, undoubtedly take pride in his enduring spirit and humor. Lee Grant's life story is one of resilience and triumph. Born in the mid-1920s, Grant faced tremendous challenges in her career, including being blacklisted in the 1950s. But this Oscar-winning actress and director refused to be silenced, fighting her way back into the industry and eventually winning an Academy Award for her role in Shampoo and directing several impactful documentaries. At 98, she remains an influential figure in Hollywood, particularly through her work in documentaries, which has brought attention to women's issues and the struggles of the underprivileged. Grant continues to engage with the world, attending film festivals and discussing her work, embodying a commitment to storytelling and resilience. June Lockhart, at 99, is best remembered as the quintessential TV mom in Lassie and Lost in Space. Born into a family of actors, Lockhart's career began young, and she became a beloved figure in American television. Her role as Dr. Maureen Robinson in Lost in Space cemented her status as an icon, a role she reprised in the Netflix reboot of the series. With a career spanning over 8 decades, Lockhart has maintained a balanced life, expressing a love for the world beyond the screen. She once remarked, "There is a wonderful world out there besides what you do on screen," a sentiment that reflects her grounded approach to fame. Eva Marie Saint, who just turned 100, is a true Hollywood legend. Known for her roles in classics like On the Waterfront and North by Northwest, Saint's career exemplifies grace and talent. Born in Newark, New Jersey, and raised in Del Mar, New York, her journey to stardom was marked by determination. She prioritized her family alongside her career, working on no more than 1 film a year to maintain that balance. Today, she lives in Los Angeles surrounded by her family, embodying both elegance and humility. At 91, Michael Caine remains a giant in cinema. Though he officially retired from acting in October 2023 after releasing his final film, The Great Escaper, in this film, Caine portrayed Bernard Jordan, an elderly man who escapes from his care home to attend the 70th anniversary of the D-Day landings. His portrayal earned critical acclaim and served as a fitting capstone to his career. On his 91st birthday in March 2024, Khan expressed his satisfaction with his career, noting that he wanted to go out on a high note. In retirement, he has shifted his focus to writing, recently publishing a thriller titled Deadly Game. Khan appreciates the slower pace writing allows and quips that he enjoys not having to get out of bed to work, proving his wit remains sharp. Gene Hackman, now 94, has enjoyed a life of quiet retirement since stepping away from acting in 2004. The two-time Oscar winner, known for his roles in classics like The French Connection and Unforgiven, has left a lasting impact on film, both through his performances and his decision to retire at the peak of his game. Gene Hackman, known for iconic roles in films like The French Connection and Unforgiven, has kept a low profile over the years, making only rare public appearances. Recently, Hackman was spotted in Santa Fe, New Mexico, where he has lived since the 1980s. Dressed casually, he appeared content and at ease during a rare outing with his wife, Betsy or AOA. Despite his reclusive lifestyle, Hackman's legacy in Hollywood remains untarnished, and he is remembered for the powerful authenticity he brought to his roles. In a 2004 interview with Larry King, Hackman admitted he found watching himself on screen uncomfortable, even though he loved the craft of acting. This passion drove him to the top of his industry. Since retiring, Hackman has turned to writing, publishing several novels, including the 2013 thriller Pursuit. Though he once joked that he might act again if he could do so without leaving his home, Hackman seems content with his quiet life in New Mexico, focusing on family and enjoying his days away from the spotlight. At 93, William Shatner continues to reflect on his life with deep introspection, confronting mortality with the same courage that defined his role as Captain James T. Kirk in Star Trek. In the documentary You Can Call Me Bill, Shatner discusses his life, legacy, and the inevitability of death. Unlike his iconic, confident on-screen persona, Shatner acknowledges he cannot cheat death, and he uses this documentary as a way to leave behind a message for his children and grandchildren. His reflections are raw and honest, a departure from the bravado often associated with his career. For Shatner, legacy isn't about fame or fortune, but about the good deeds one leaves behind. His musings on life and death reveal a deeply philosophical side to him, shaped by decades of contemplating the human condition. Even at his age, Shatner remains active, connecting with fans and working on new projects. His 2022 live recording with the National Symphony Orchestra, So Fragile, So Blue, showcases his enduring passion for performance. Though his career may be winding down, Shatner's impact on popular culture and his insights into life ensure he will be remembered long after he is gone. Clint Eastwood, at 93, shows no signs of slowing down. The legendary actor and director was recently seen attending an event hosted by conservationist Jane Goodall in Carmel by the Sea, California, his hometown. Despite his age, Eastwood remains deeply engaged in his work and is currently directing and producing an upcoming courtroom drama, Juror No. 2. This film promises to be another gripping addition to his stellar filmography, which spans nearly 7 decades and includes 4 Oscar wins with roles in films like Dirty Harry, Unforgiven, and $1 Million Baby. Eastwood has cemented his place as one of Hollywood's enduring figures. As he approaches his 94th birthday, his passion for filmmaking remains undiminished. His presence at Goodall's event, where he was seen conversing amiably, shows Eastwood as sharp and engaged as ever. Beyond film, he is known for his love of nature, a passion he passed down to his children. His commitment to conservation highlights a man who is not only a Hollywood icon but also a dedicated advocate for the environment. Ray Anthony, at 102, holds the unique title of being the last living member of the Glenn Miller Orchestra, securing his place in music history. Born Raymond Antonini in 1922, Anthony's career as a band leader and trumpeter spans decades, from his early days with Glenn Miller to his own successful career leading the Ray Anthony Orchestra. His music, which included hits like the Bunny Hop and the theme from Dragnet, defined the sound of the 1950s and became cultural. Staples Anthony's versatility as a musician allowed him to transition from big band jazz to more modern styles, keeping him relevant in the music industry for decades. Even in his later years, he continued to perform and lead his band, proving that his love for music endures beyond music. Anthony also dabbled in acting, appearing in films and television during the 1950s and 60s. His contributions to entertainment have been recognized with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. David Frankham, born in Kent, England, in 1926, came from a non-artistic family. His father was a career naval officer often away on duty, while his mother, the daughter of a Scottish shepherd, never understood his passion for acting. Despite the lack of support, Frank's dream of becoming an actor never wavered. After serving in the British Army in post-World War II India, where he nearly died of typhus, Frankham returned to England and stumbled into a career in radio. Working as a BBC radio interviewer brought him close to Hollywood stars and fueled his desire to act. In 1955, with no acting experience, Frankham moved to Hollywood. Within 8 months, he landed his first role, replacing Rob McDowell in a live television play. This breakthrough led to a steady stream of television and film roles throughout the 1950s and 60s, including cult classics like Return of the Fly and Tales of Terror, and voice work in Disney's 101 Dalmatians. Frank's career flourished as Hollywood transitioned to a more freelance-driven industry, and he recalls the excitement of working with legends from cinema's golden age. Now, as he approaches his 98th birthday, Frankham reflects on a career marked by being in the right place at the right time. Rita Moreno, even at 92, remains a force of nature. The legendary actress made headlines at the 2024 Oscars with her stunning red carpet appearance in a 3D black Badgley mitre gown with cascading ruffles and a bold black pixie cut. Her look wasn't just about fashion, it was a tribute to her late friend, Chita Rivera, underscoring her lasting connections to icons of Hollywood's golden age. Moreno's journey to stardom began long before her Oscar-winning role in West Side Story, 1961. Born in Puerto Rico and raised in New York, Moreno broke barriers as one of the first Latina actresses to achieve mainstream success in Hollywood. Her career spans over 7 decades, with success in film, television, and theater, earning her the coveted EGOT status, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Awards. In recent years, Moreno has continued to captivate audiences with roles in films like A.T. for Brady and television series such as One Day at a Time. Her ability to reinvent herself while staying true to her roots has kept her relevant across generations. As she ages gracefully, Moreno embraces her role as a trailblazer, continuing to inspire with her bold fashion choices and fearless approach to life. Priscilla Pointer, the beloved actress best known for her role as Rebecca Barnes Wentworth on Dallas, celebrates her 100th birthday. Born on May 18, 1924, in New York City, Pointer began her career in theater before transitioning to television in the 1950s. Her portrayal of Rebecca, a formidable adversary to J.R. Ewing, left an indelible mark on the iconic series, making her a fan favorite. Pointer's career extended beyond Dallas. She played memorable roles in films like Mommy Dearest, where she starred alongside Faye Dunaway, and Carrie, where she acted alongside her real-life daughter, Amy Irving. Her work spans decades, showcasing her versatility and dedication to her craft. Even at 100, Priscilla Pointer remains a celebrated figure in Hollywood, admired for her talent, grace, and enduring legacy in both television and film. Britt Ober, now 99, may not be a household name in America, but she left a lasting impression with her role in Alfred Hitchcock's To Catch a Thief in 1955. Born in Paris in 1925, Ober began her career in French cinema before catching Hitchcock's eye. Her portrayal of Danielle Fad, a cunning jewel thief alongside Cary Grant and Grace Kelly, showcased her talent and charm. Ober's career, however, did not stop at Hitchcock. She continued to work in French cinema throughout the 1950s and 1960s, taking on roles in both comedies and dramas. Though she never achieved the same level of international fame as some of her peers, Ober's work remains respected in France, where she is considered a symbol of classic Parisian elegance. In recent years, Ober has lived a quieter life away from the spotlight, yet her contributions to film, particularly her work with Hitchcock, have ensured her place in cinematic history. As she approaches her 100th birthday, Ober represents a link to a bygone era of glamour. Sophistication in French cinema. Tina Liz, who turned 90 in 2024, is best known for her role as Ginger Grant, the glamorous movie star on Gilligan's Island. The show, which aired from 1964 to 1967, became a cultural touchstone, and Louise's portrayal of Ginger remains iconic. Despite the show's success, Louise chose not to reprise her role in the subsequent TV movies, opting instead to pursue other acting opportunities. After Gilligan's Island, Louise appeared in several films, including The Wrecking Crew, 1968, with Dean Martin, and The Stepford Wives, 1975, with Catherine Ross. While she never recaptured the same level of fame, Louise continued to work steadily in television and film, maintaining a career that spanned over 6 decades. In recent years, Louise has focused on her family, particularly her daughter Capri Crane and her grandchildren. She has embraced her legacy, often reflecting on her time on Gilligan's Island and the enduring popularity of the show. In a rare 2024 interview, Louise expressed surprise at how the show continues to resonate with new generations, proving that the charm of Gilligan's Island and its castaways will never fade.